Let's start recording. Good morning, gentlemen. How are you doing?
We're fine.
Fine, alhamdulillah.
Yes, so today, inshallah, we are supposed to complete Unit 3 of Pre-Intermediate course. So let me ask you about our last lesson. What did you study?
About grammar focus one, shouldn't?
Yes, you mean
Yes.
how to give advice,
Yes.
how to give some tips to someone you know, or even you don't know. If I ask you, Ibrahim, imagine I am your friend and I am struggling with getting ready or revising for the test or final exams.
Yes.
What should and shouldn't do? Can you give me some tips, please?
Yes. You should study in a quiet place and be in a good mood for studying.
Okay, good.
And you shouldn't study for many hours.
Great.
And if you finish studying, give yourself a reward.
Yes, treat yourself. Great. Okay,
Yes.
excellent tips, Ibrahim. But please try
Thank
to use different structures. Not shouldn't try to change. As you mentioned,
Okay.
you have three main structures to give advice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. For example,
And
try. Yeah.
try to study and
Try.
different try to
Exact.
study in different places.
Not try to study. No, try studying.
Try
Try
studying.
studying in different places or in a different place. Okay.
Yes.
Type. Great. Thank you very much, Ibrahim. Appreciate it. Abdulaziz, could you give me further advice, please, or further tips?
Okay. You should find a study buddy.
Okay, great.
Yes. And wait. You shouldn't study like 12 hours a day. You should
Yes, try again,
should
يا إبراهيم يا عبد العزيز, as I mentioned. Please use
okay.
different structures يا اخوانا. يا اخوانا ايه اللي انت تعلمته جديد استخدمه. اوكي should عارفينها بقالنا 20 سنة. نحاول نغير. ها try what, why don't you what. يلا complete.
Why don't study? Why don't you study?
Exactly.
1 hour and have a break.
Great.
Study another hour.
Yeah.
Then take a break. So on
Yes.
and so on.
Perfect. Yes. One more thing, please.
Okay.
Try
before studying.
Try studying. Try studying.
Yes.
Try
studying in a quiet place.
Exactly. Try studying in a quiet place.
Okay,
يا شباب. So now, let's start our lesson. Today we have, I think this is the last grammar focus in Unit 3. This is really important for you. Can, can't, have to, don't have to. If I ask you, ya Ibrahim, can you give me some classroom rules in your school? Can I use my mobile during the class? Ibrahim, can you hear me?
Sorry, my mic was off. You can't study. You can study.
You mean you can't use your mobile during the lesson, right?
Yeah, right.
طيب. One more thing, ya Abdulaziz. Can you give me one more classroom?
You have to be quiet during the class.
Perfect. You have to be quiet during the lesson. Excellent. Yes, one more. Give me some of your classroom rules.
You have to be quietly focus on your teacher.
Okay, you have to be concentrated. You have to be active with your teacher. Yes, you have to be on time, right?
You have to do your
Exactly. You have to do your homework every class or every day, and so on. What is this, يا إخوانا? Here
grammar.
you are giving me the system, the policy of your school. Okay, what you can and what you can't do. For example, if you take a taxi in your city, are you allowed to smoke in the taxi?
No, you can't.
So you can't smoke on taxis in my city.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to play football in the park in your town?
Yes, you
can.
You can. So you can play football in the park. Means what? I have a permission. I am allowed to play football in the park. Right?
Yes.
So what is this, يا إخوانا? Why we use can, can't, and have to, and don't have to? Another one here. What day is today? Saturday, right?
Saturday.
So
Right.
are you allowed to go to school today?
No.
No, you
I
don't.
don't have to.
But
Don't have.
so means what? You don't have to. You don't have
Yes.
to go to school on Saturday. لكن لو
Yes.
غيرت قرارك كده ولقيت نفسك يعني والله في مشكلة ولازم أروح للتيتشر وأسأله،
I have to go to school.
يبقى في الحالة ديت إيه؟ هلا هيعاقبوك يقول لك ليه؟ هيحبسوك في المدرسة يقول لك ليش جيت اليوم؟ إحنا زهقانين منك أصلا. هل هتعاقب؟ إذا رحت المدرسة اليوم هتعاقب ولا ما فيش عقاب؟
لا ما في.
ما فيش عقاب. Okay, means what?
Mm.
So I don't have to. I don't have to means what? It's not necessary to do that. But you can do it. You can do it and you will not be punished. Imagine you have a car, right? But your car is broken for any reason and you need to take a taxi. Okay? So in this way, what?
You have to.
Yes, you have to take a taxi or you don't have to take your car.
Wait. Take your car. Yes.
Okay? So this is the difference, يا شباب. So please complete the sentences 1 to 4. Use can, can't, have to, don't have to. The first one.
You can have.
You don't have any.
Any special qualifications?
You don't.
What does it mean?
Any special qualifications? What does mean qualifications? To be a teacher, for example. To be a teacher, you have to have special qualifications. You have to join university. Join university.
Yes.
You have to have a BA degree. لازم يكون عندك بكالوريوس، خريج جامعة. ما عندك بكالوريوس يقول لك أسفين، ما استحالة تكون مدرس. The same to be a doctor. So you have to have qualification.
You have to.
Right? You have to join faculty of medicine. لازم تدخل كلية الطب وبعدين نقول لك يلا مبروك عليك يا دكتور. غير كده ممنوع. Okay? So what is this يا شباب? So the first one. Okay?
You can have any.
But please, yes. To complete this, okay, you have any special qualifications. You be a good storyteller. I speak French and Spanish. You see all night. So, can you please complete this? An annual or unusual job. Sorry, يا شباب, we should complete listening before this, okay? So, let's continue the grammar focus after listening. Look at the picture. Ghost tours. Ghost tours. What does mean ghost tours?
ثقافة الأشباح.
Ghost tours. Have you ever
رحلة
been in a ghost tour?
No.
Have you ever been in a scary place?
No, I haven't.
Yes, I have. Yes.
So here is scary history of the old town. Here يا شباب, you should listen. Unusual job. Okay, what kind of tour is it? Look at the poster.
It's a scary tour.
What's your job in this place?
I think a guider.
You mean a guide? But what's your job?
Yes.
What's your job in this place?
Scaring people.
الله
Guide,
يفتح عليك يا
the
ابراهيم. اظن ابراهيم تستمتع انت بالشغلانه دي. Yes, to scare people. يعني what does it mean to scare people?
يخوف الناس.
Exactly, that's it. To scare people, to make people scared. So, what do you think happens on a tour? Do you like going on a ghost tour? Or ghost tours?
Yes.
Or Ibrahim, yes. Abdulaziz, no. طيب, what different guided tours do you have in your town or city? Mhm.
I haven't got any.
طيب.
Ghost.
Okay, so if you are interested, Ibrahim, to work in this place, listen carefully to this interview to know the job requirements. The job to be acceptable, to be accepted for the job. Listen carefully and please focus on what you have to and what you don't have to be eligible to work for the job. Listen to the first part and answer these questions. Only two questions. Okay. What is Christy's job? And which cities does she work in? Again, what is Christy's job? And which city or cities does she work in? Let's listen. Listening يا شباب?
No.
I know.
Send text messages.
Now
Unit
listening.
3, recording 1.
Yes.
Okay.
1. You shouldn't send text messages to your friends.
Sorry, not this. What is the track يا شباب? Track 4.
3.2.
0.2.
Unit 3, recording 2. So, Kirsty,
Okay.
you live and work in Edinburgh.
Okay, يا شباب, listening.
Yes.
You've got quite an unusual job, is that right?
Yes, well, that's right. It's unusual partly because I sometimes work at night, but mostly because part of my job is to scare people.
That is unusual.
The thing is, I'm a tour guide, but I'm not the usual type. I'm a ghost tour guide, so I show people the haunted places all around Edinburgh.
The haunted places?
Yes, the places where...
What does it mean, haunted places? Haunted places.
A scare place, right?
Yes. مين اللي بيسمع عن العفاريت يا شباب؟ يقول لك المكان ده فيه عفاريت، المكان ده مسكون. It's called what?
Fake.
Yes, I know it's fake. Yes, I know. So it's called haunted places, you know? Yes, continue.
People see there are
Yeah.
ghosts, like the castle and old buildings. You know, there is a lot of old history in Edinburgh. Some of it is quite scary, but very interesting and exciting too.
One more time, listen again.
Unit 3,
Yes.
Recording 2.
So, Kirsty, you live and work in Edinburgh. You've got quite an unusual job, is that right?
Yes, well, that's right. It's unusual partly because I sometimes work at night, but mostly because part of my job is to scare people.
That is unusual.
The thing is, I'm a tour guide, but I'm not the usual type. I'm a ghost tour guide, so I show people the haunted places all around Edinburgh.
The haunted places.
Yes, the places where people say there are ghosts, like the castle and old buildings. You know, there is a lot of old history in Edinburgh. Some of it is quite scary, but very interesting and exciting too.
Okay?
Yes.
So now let's answer the two questions. Question 1. What
I mean,
scary
I'm-
job?
Me.
She is a ghost guide.
She's
Perfect. She's ghost
Yes.
tour guide. Ghost tour
Yes.
guide. Ghost tour
Two.
guide. Okay. Type which city or cities does she work in?
Oh.
Uh,
Edinburgh.
old building.
Edinburgh. Edinburgh is yes. Edinburgh is a big city in the UK. Edinburgh. Okay. Now, listening to the second part of the interview, number the things Christy talks about in order you hear them. Shabab, this is really important. This is, again, really, really important listening task. Here in this task, not to listen and answer, not to listen to right, true, false. No. Listen
What?
and order. Listen and order. What does mean ordered? What you hear? يعني what does or what did she mention first? Which topic did she talk about first? So you need to read. You need to read the topics, all the topics. You have around 9 topics or 8 topics. So please read all of them. And of course, number 1 is done for you. This is the first topic. She talked about or she described the qualifications. Qualifications you need for the job. As I told you before, to be a teacher, you have to have a BA degree. لازم يكون عندك درجة بكالوريوس. لازم تكون university graduate. لازم تكون خريج جامعي على الأقل 4 سنوات في الجامعة. Okay, this is what we call job qualifications. So D here, this is the first one. So I give you half a minute, read the topics, then I'll play the audio 2 times or twice, listen and order.
Teacher, I have a question.
Sure, go ahead.
What is Christy's job? She's a ghost tour, right?
A ghost tour guide. A ghost tour guide.
Yes.
Okay, as she mentioned, her job is to scare people. كل شغلها الشاغل تخوف الناس. Okay, and guide them to the ghost area. تقول لهم تعالوا ادخلوا هنا ادخلوا هنا، لما يدخلوا تخوفهم like this. تضحك عليهم يعني. You know, this is her job. As Ibrahim mentioned, he's really interested in that job. Yes. So listen. Yes, to be accepted again, ya Ibrahim, to be successful, okay, and the work
Yeah.
To be successful in the interview, you need to be aware of the requirements of the job. يا ترى ايه المطلوب للوظيفة ديت، وبعدين تشوف هل does it meet you or not، هل تنطبق عليا ولا لا. Okay. Ready يا شباب؟
Yes.
So again, what should you do here?
Read the topics, right?
After reading the topics, while listening, what you need to do?
Take, right?
Again, please.
Number.
أيوة. Number
the question. Yes.
Number the topics. Okay. In the order you hear them. Yes, listen.
Unit 3.
Listening.
Recording.
Listening.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Teacher,
Yes.
when do you start the listening?
What do you mean?
I can't hear anything.
I asked you, are you listening? You said yes. Type. Let me play it again.
Okay.
Let me play it again. No problem. I don't know what's wrong here with the audio. Once I say it, you should be listening.
And
Now,
you have
listening?
to have a good memory.
Yes.
I can
Are you
remember
listening now?
dates and other
Yes.
facts easily.
Okay.
So it's not a problem for me.
Again,
Yes.
from the very beginning.
Okay.
So, how did you get the job?
Well, I'm really interested in history and, well, I found out about this company. You don't have to have any special qualifications, but I think an interest in history is important, and you have to have a good memory. I can remember dates and other facts easily, so it's not a problem for me.
What other qualities do you think are useful?
I think you have to be a good storyteller and a good actor. I mean, you have to try and bring the history alive. I don't just talk about it. I try to get the visitors to become part of the history and really believe it.
So, do you have to wear a uniform or special clothes?
Well, no, I don't have to wear a uniform, but I wear special clothes from that period of history. Again, it's part of the acting to make it all as real as possible.
What's your favourite tour?
Well, I think my favourite is the tour we do at night. It's especially scary at night because there are some parts of the tour where we turn out all the lights. It's completely dark. You can't see anything at all. There are all sorts of noises. Some visitors get very scared, but they all love it. It's very exciting.
What kind of visitors generally come on these ghost tours?
All kinds of people. A lot of children and young people, obviously, but lots of older people too. Local people, and also a lot of foreign visitors from Europe, America, Asia, all over the world, really.
Can you speak any other languages apart from English?
Yes, I can speak French and Spanish, so sometimes I translate parts of my tour for visitors who speak those languages, but mostly it's in English. Unfortunately, I can't speak Japanese. That would be very useful, as a lot of our visitors are from Japan.
And finally, are there any real ghosts? I mean, have you ever seen one?
Well, no, I haven't seen a ghost, but I think I've heard one.
Really? You've heard a ghost? Who? Which one?
Well, it's a dog. A famous dog in Edinburgh called Greyfriars Bobby. He died in 1872 after sitting by his owner's grave for 14 years. After his owner died, the dog sat by the grave every day for 14 years. I'm sure I heard the ghost of that dog.
That's amazing. Your job sounds fascinating. Thank you so much.
Okay. So would you like to listen again?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
But
So
what did you...
have you got any questions before I continue?
Yes, yes.
Yes, go ahead.
The last word, what does that mean?
Where? In the audio?
Yes, the last... I heard something. I didn't know what that...
The grave? You mean
No,
the
the
grave?
last thing. No, not the grave.
She talks about a ghost in the place.
I know.
It was a dog. There was a dog.
Yes.
But actually there wasn't any, there weren't any dogs.
Yes.
Again, teacher, listen.
So let's listen again and let me know which word you need to know. Okay, you can ask me during the listening, no problem.
Unit 3,
Okay.
Recording 3.
So, how did you get the job?
Well, I'm really interested in history and, well, I found out about this company. You don't have to have any special qualifications, but I think an interest in history is important, and you have to have a good memory. I can remember dates and other facts easily, so it's not a problem for me.
What other qualities do you think are useful?
I think you have to be a good storyteller and a good actor. I mean, you have to try and bring the history alive. I don't just talk about it. I try to get the visitors to become part of the history and really believe it.
So, do you have to wear a uniform or special clothes?
Well, no, I don't have to wear a uniform, but I wear special clothes from that period of history. Again, it's part of the acting to make it all as real as possible.
What's your favourite tour?
Well, I think my favourite is the tour we do at night. It's especially scary at night because there are some parts of the tour where we turn out all the lights. It's completely dark. You can't see anything at all. There are all sorts of noises. Some visitors get very scared, but they all love it. It's very exciting.
What kind of visitors generally come on these ghost tours?
All kinds of people. A lot of children and young people, obviously, but lots of older people too. Local people, and also a lot of foreign visitors from Europe, America, Asia, all over the world, really.
Can you speak any other languages apart from English?
Yes, I can speak French and Spanish, so sometimes I translate parts of my tour for visitors who speak those languages, but mostly it's in English. Unfortunately, I can't speak Japanese. That would be very useful, as a lot of our visitors are from Japan.
And finally, are there any real ghosts? I mean, have you ever seen one?
Well, no, I haven't seen a ghost, but I think I've heard one.
Really? You've heard a ghost? Who? Which one?
Well, it's a dog. A famous dog in Edinburgh called Greyfriars Bobby. He died in 1872 after sitting by his owner's grave for 14 years. After his owner died, the dog sat by the grave every day for 14 years. I'm sure I heard the ghost of that dog.
That's amazing. Your job sounds fascinating. Thank you so much.
Okay. Any questions?
Okay.
Teacher,
Yes, fascinating.
Yes, yes.
Ah,
This word.
fascinating, like amazing, like wonderful.
Ah,
Like, for example, the beach in my city is fascinating. يعني
okay.
مكان يسحر العقل، يعني مكان رائع أكثر من رائع.
Yes.
Fascinating.
Fascinating.
Yes, from fascinating. Okay.
Fascinating.
Like
Uh,
يا شباب, like happy, delighted. Happy, delight. لما أقول لك يا عبد العزيز how are you today؟ تقول له I am happy. لو سألت عبد العزيز نفس الكلام، نفس إبراهيم نفس الكلام how are you إبراهيم؟ أقول له I am delighted. مين فيكم more happier than the other؟
I think me.
happy or delighted؟
Delighted.
delighted. فاكرين لما كنت
Yes.
بقول لكم مزقطط؟
Yes.
هو ده delighted مزقطط. اما happy
آه.
مبسوط شويه، يعني مبسوط شويه عادي. like wonderful, fascinating, you know. wonderful مكان رائع، يعني مكان جميل ماشي، لكن fascinating يعني
شيء
يعني شيء كده، يعني ما شاء الله، لازم تقول كده ما شاء الله، يعني like breathtaking place. okay.
Yes.
طيب have you answered, have you completed all the order؟
I guess.
Yes.
طيب
Yes.
here let me check your answer. This one. So the second one is which topic? Which is the second topic she talked about?
The clothes you wear for the job, right, teacher?
Again, please.
Clothes you wear for the job.
Okay.
Scarecrow.
So A number 6. Check, please. A number 6. Is it right?
Page what?
The same here. The same يا شباب. The book you are using. So here number 6. Here A number 6. So this one. So here A, write 6. Okay.
Okay.
The next one, B4, B number 4, right? Next, C3, C3, D number 1 is done for us. What about E?
Yes.
E2, E2, this is number 2, F7, and the last one here, G5. This one 5. So this is the right order based on the recording. So the first topic, they talk about what? Qualifications for the job. After that, personal qualities you need for the job. Who remembers the personal qualities? What you need to be good at?
At history.
Exactly. You need remembering things.
And a good storyteller.
Excellent, Ibrahim. And you need to be a good storyteller. So the third here, clothes you wear for the job. Do you remember the clothes? Yes. Should you wear a uniform?
Yes, I did.
I think yes. Type 4.
Yes.
What, remember what's her favorite tour?
No. Wait.
At night, right?
At night,
At
exactly.
night, yes. At night.
At night, yes. Type. What about 5? What types of visitors who come on the tours?
French and Spanish.
Yes.
Spanish, Japanese.
Yes, French, Spanish, Japanese. Yes. طيب, the next one. What languages can she speak?
French,
French
Spanish.
and
Yes.
Spanish.
But she can't speak Japanese.
Japan.
Japanese.
Right?
Yes.
Finally,
The most people in the tours are Japanese, right?
Are Japanese, exactly.
Yeah.
But is there a real ghost?
No, but she heard one.
Yes, she heard the dog.
Yes.
The
Okay.
dog.
Yes. So
Yes.
after listening يا شباب to the specifications and the requirements of the job, are you still, Ibrahim, interested in working this job?
Yes.
Do you think you meet the job requirements?
No.
Why no? Which one you don't have?
I'm
You-
good
Mhm.
memory.
You have a good memory. You are good at history.
No, I don't. No.
You mean
I
you
don't
don't
have good
have a good memory.
Yes.
طيب, what about speaking languages?
I only speak Arabic and English.
But it's okay because most talking with people is in English. So
Yes.
this is okay, no problem.
Yes.
طيب. Okay, so yes. And you, Abdulaziz? Huh. So do you have the same opinion? You don't like to work this job?
No, actually, I'm not good at history and
Mhm.
remember things.
Okay.
And I just speak Arabic and English.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so
No other languages.
yes. So the last part, ya shabab, in our lesson today, as we have started, the second grammar focus can, have to, don't have to. I think now they are really clear for you, right?
Yes.
Can you
You don't
complete
have
this?
any.
Yes. Can you complete this? You have any special qualifications? Which one?
You don't have any special.
Exactly.
any-
Don't have. You don't have to have. مش لازم يكون
Because
عندك
they're-
مؤهل. طيب, next.
Yes.
Be a good storyteller.
You have to be.
You have to. ده شرط أساسي ده. You have to be. طيب, I speak French.
I have to speak.
I can.
I can. This is your ability, your skill. I can speak French and Spanish. طيب, you see anything at all?
You can't
Yeah.
see.
You
see.
can't, because it's too dark.
No.
Okay. طيب. Yes.
Okay.
Can you complete, please, the grammar box, the second one? Mean that something is necessary. Something is important.
Have to.
Have to. Exactly. I have to study معناها خلاص شيء ضروري. اختباري بعد شوي.
لا.
طيب. You
Yes.
are able to do something.
Can.
Can. يا سلام. Perfect.